My name is Brad Jacobs and I'm one of the directors of the Coffee Club New Zealand. We identified quite early that we would need some very good support with it in terms of planning and rollout. So fortunately, being part of an international brand, the actual branding itself was delivered to us, so to speak, with very good brand guidelines. But then it was about finding the right partner, Speedy Signs, to work with us to actually then roll that out to our cafes right around the country. We wanted to work with one partner that could do the whole country for us. We didn't want to have to work with individual suppliers in every single region where we're starting from scratch. So we did one or two cafes initially as a trial, so to speak, and then from there we were very confident that the workmanship was great and we could roll out right around the country. And in terms of defects, if you like, or follow-ups, there's been almost none across all the work that's been done so far. Yeah, there were a couple of curveballs that we threw at Speedy in terms of particularly things like pylon signs or very difficult to use spaces where the landlord may have a consistent light box or a consistent panel that every tenant has to fit within, which may not actually be the exact shape or size that we'd like. So in those cases, Speedy would present perhaps 2 or 3 options of how the brand could be used within that space, how we could get around things like mullions in a shop front. So they could put that to us and we could then take that back to the Coffee Club International to make sure that we could get sign off on something that wasn't perhaps 100% usual, so to speak. How long were the stores left unbranded? I guess how long does it take to lift one sign down and put another one up? Literally, we never had a single situation where a store needed to trade without any branding at all. All of the removal and installs were done in one go. So far, there hasn't been any issues with that at all. A really important thing for us, we wouldn't leave a cafe without branding for even a day. So a lot of the work has to be done after hours to suit around shopping centres and trading times. It's all been very well coordinated and so far gone very smoothly. One of the great things for us being a national brand is that Speedy is also a national brand. And so we purposely wanted to work with someone who we knew could look after us right around the country. And while there are individually owned Speedy Signs franchises, we've got one point of contact who looks after us, and that makes communication very nice and clear. That franchisee then works within the Speedy Signs network to arrange the installs in the local areas, but my central point of contact remains consistent, which is really important for us. In terms of working with Speedy Signs over the last year, it's been a great relationship, and I certainly I'm very glad that we did it, and I wouldn't hesitate for any other group, whether small or large, in one region or right around the country, to work with them, and I'd be very confident they'll look after you well.